OSHA plays a central role in shaping how organizations approach workplace safety. For HR professionals, understanding how OSHA investigations work is not just helpful, it is essential for managing risk and protecting employees. These investigations are designed to evaluate whether organizations are meeting safety standards and maintaining compliant work environments. When gaps exist, OSHA has the authority to issue citations, require corrective action, and impose financial penalties. This is where HR becomes a key partner, ensuring that policies, training, and practices align with regulatory expectations before issues arise. An on-site OSHA investigation is initiated when there is a need to directly assess workplace conditions. A compliance, safety, and health officer arrives at the location, presents official credentials, and clearly explains the purpose and scope of the inspection. Employers have the right to verify those credentials and understand exactly what is being evaluated. This initial interaction sets the tone for the inspection and reinforces the importance of transparency and cooperation throughout the process. The walkthrough is where OSHA moves from process to practice. During this phase, the compliance officer observes the work environment, identifies potential hazards, and evaluates how safety procedures are being implemented day to day. Management typically participates, and in some cases, an employee representative may also be involved. This step is critical because it reveals whether safety policies are truly being followed or simply documented on paper. Not all inspections carry the same level of urgency. OSHA prioritizes its efforts based on the level of risk present in the workplace. Situations involving imminent danger or catastrophic events receive immediate attention, followed by employee complaints and high-risk industry inspections. Follow-up inspections are conducted to ensure previously identified issues have been resolved. This prioritization reflects OSHA's focus on preventing the most serious risks first, where employee safety is most at stake. In some situations, OSHA may determine that an on-site visit is not necessary and instead conduct an off-site investigation. These are typically handled through phone calls or written communication, where the employer is notified of the concern and asked to provide a response outlining corrective action. Even without a physical inspection, these investigations should be taken seriously, as they still require documentation and timely resolution. Off-site investigations are generally reserved for lower-risk situations. This may include cases where there is no immediate danger to employees, the organization operates in a lower-risk industry, and there is no significant history of violations. A strong record of prior compliance can also influence this decision. Even in these situations, the expectation remains the same. Employers must respond promptly, demonstrate accountability, and resolve any identified issues. OSHA classifies violations based on their level of severity, and understanding these categories is critical for effective risk management. Each category reflects not only the nature of the violation, but also the level of potential harm to employees. As severity increases, so do the consequences, both financially and operationally. For HR, this framework provides a clear way to prioritize corrective actions and communicate risk to leadership. Not all violations carry the same level of risk. A de minimis violation may technically fall outside of OSHA standards, but does not directly impact employee safety. In contrast, an other than serious violation introduces some level of risk, even if immediate harm is unlikely. While these may seem minor, they still signal gaps in compliance and should be addressed to prevent escalation. As violations increase in severity, so does the urgency to act. A serious violation indicates a substantial risk of harm, requiring immediate attention and corrective action. A failure to abate violation signals that a known issue was not corrected within the required timeframe. This is where organizations can face compounding penalties, making it critical for HR and leadership to track deadlines and ensure timely resolution. Repeat and willful violations represent the highest level of concern. A repeat violation indicates a pattern, suggesting that previous lessons were not fully implemented. A willful violation goes even further, reflecting intentional disregard for safety standards. These violations carry the most significant penalties and, in severe cases, may lead to legal consequences. They also have a lasting impact on organizational reputation and employee trust. HR plays a critical role in preventing OSHA violations before they occur. This includes ensuring employees are properly trained, safety protocols are clearly communicated, and documentation is accurate and up to date. HR also helps monitor corrective actions and reinforces accountability across all levels of the organization. When HR is proactive, safety becomes embedded in the culture, not just addressed when issues arise. OSHA investigations, whether on-site or off-site, are designed to ensure organizations maintain safe and compliant work environments. Understanding how inspections are conducted and how violations are classified allows HR professionals to anticipate risk, respond effectively, and support long-term compliance. When organizations take a proactive approach to safety, they not only avoid penalties, they create workplaces where employees feel protected, valued, and confident in their environment.